Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl.
Yeah.
I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. That grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie bussin'. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slip with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking up shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the bean. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4 she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition, where I answer sporting questions from the chat, people. So get your questions in, and a lot going on over this Christmas period. A hell of a lot going on during this Christmas period. Will Bruno Fernandes leave Manchester United in January? Will Kobbie Mainoo leave Manchester United in January? Will Semenyo be joining Manchester United in January, or will he be going to Manchester City? Will he be going to Liverpool? Will he be going to Spurs? Or does he stay at Bournemouth, and does he move in the summer? You've also got the report stating that Manchester City are looking at Enzo Maresca as a potential successor to Pep Guardiola if he does indeed leave this summer as well. So like I said, if you got any questions on anything I just mentioned there, whether it's Bruno, whether it's MAINOO, whether it's Semenyo, whether it's Pep potentially leaving, whether it's Enzo Maresca being his successor, get your questions in. If you're a member of the channel as well, your question takes priority like a super chat. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. It's also underneath in the description, and that's a member at any level. So if you want to make sure I get to your question, people, either be kind enough to super chat to make sure I get to your question, or join the membership and I'll star it, and that's a member at any level. But big up to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV as well. Hope everyone who's celebrating Christmas is more ready for it than I am. But please make sure you hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Hit the like button on the video when you enter the city of Sarcasm. Pay the tax. It's free. So make sure you hit the like button on the video. Please share this out across all the socials because it helps. No matter how many followers you've got on the social media platforms, make sure you share this out across all of the socials, people. And just as, so that's at Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. That's at Sarcasm City TV. At Yes It's Flawless, Twitter/X. Also Instagram. Follow across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It is road to 17,000 subscribers, people. I will do a 16K party at some point as well. So yeah, like I said, hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and get your questions in. Just keep them sporting related, people. Just keep them sporting related. That's fine. So like I said, anything I've mentioned prior, big up to VO in the building, big up Iron in the cut, who says intro always goes tough. Yeah, the first tune, Jody featuring J North, Island Girl, that's out on YouTube, that's on Spotify and all other streaming platforms. That is Jody featuring J North, Island Girl. Hey, big on my nephew in the cut every single time. Big on Revy as well. Flawless, are you doing questions this time? Yes. Sports Q&A, I will be. Glad you already paid the tax, VO. Hey, big up my G Eli, man. Hope you're blessed, Eli. Good to see you in the chat as well. Hope everything is good. Well, like I said, you lot get your questions in. VO says, do you think Bruno Fernandes is playing better this season than he did last season? That's a good question. Yeah, I'd say so. Slightly. And that's not even a shot at him, because as much as I'm critical of Bruno Fernandes, and I've said what I've said about him in the past, he's a prime example of someone who is being played out of position by the manager, which doesn't help him. I keep stating this. Bruno gets you goals and gets you assists. Put him in the final third. He's a final third player. He's a final action player. So the manager's taking him further away from the goal and exposed more of his weaknesses, because he's not a progressive passer of the ball. He's not press resistant. He doesn't have defensive nous. Like, there's no way that Bruno Fernandes should be playing in the pivot, because all of his better attributes are final third. Outside of his stamina, because he can run around and he's energetic, all of his other attributes, shooting, his passing, all of that final third. You've seen that with his numbers here. He's a GNA guy. The vast majority of his, I'd say 99.9% of his better performance in a Manchester United shirt have come playing in the 10 or playing in the final third. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what this manager's on. So yeah, to answer the question, yeah, Bruno slightly, even though he's been at fault for a few. You know what? He has been at fault. He's improved though this season, because he was at fault for goals prior. When I look back this season, all right, he was at fault for a goal in the Bournemouth game. Granted, he scored a good free kick, but that poor control, and that's just typical of him. He shouldn't be in that situation, even though that's higher up the pitch. It's like, nah, I don't want Bruno receiving a pass there. But it's just a mess. But if I remember correctly, he made mistakes, like the Manchester City game, for example. Yeah, Foden ran off him. Was it the Fulham game? Smith Rowe ran off him. And that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Players are going to run off him because he is not a final third player in the slightest. So we move. Let's see what else you are saying. Yeah, back to Revy. Yes, I will be answering questions. Don't worry about that. Hey, big up, Shine. Got you, bro. I'll check it in a second, Jez. Give me a second. Echo says, Flawless, how is it that Bruno can throw the board, players, and club under the bus, but the fans villainize MAINOO for a t-shirt? Because fans pick and choose what they like and what... No, fans will... If you're a fan favorite, fans will let things slide. If you're not a fan favorite, you will get crucified for it. So if MAINOO would have said what Bruno would have said, he would have been crucified and called unprofessional. If a Jadon Sancho would have done that, if a Pogba would have done that, for example. But because it's Bruno, people allow it. It's all about with that. And I say that, not majority of the fan base have that. That's what it is. Same way if we had hired Gareth Southgate and he had performed just like Amorim, our fan base would have hounded him and been super critical. They would have been less. There would have still been some who would have backed him because he's Manchester United manager, but there would have been less who backed him. He would have backed Gareth Southgate. But because it's Ruben Amorim, we allow it. Well, not we, but, you know, some of the fan base. So that's why. Because if, let's say, Bruno's brother did a t-shirt like that, they would have defended it. So they pick and choose all the time. This is always what it is. People don't hold their favorites accountable. So whether that's a manager, whoever the manager is at the time, or whether that's certain players, and people have the cheek to accuse me of having agendas or being biased. There's nobody at Manchester United currently that I've not praised, and there's no one I've not criticized. Even if I'm super critical of the manager, when Amorim does something well, I go, yeah, Amorim did well there. Same way with Bruno. When Bruno's played well, I could easily say, oh, he's been rubbish. No, Bruno played well today. So, Flawless, since your answer, this is my question. Rank these guys based off of dribbling from 1 to 5. Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho, Hazard, JJ, Okocha. That's tough. It's a needle in the haystack. That's any 5. Because they're all exceptional dribblers. Messi was, Neymar was, Ronaldinho was, Hazard was, JJ Okocha was. No nephew. I've not seen his quotes. What's his quotes? If anyone's got any of the main quotes, let me know. Do you think football will ever go back to being performance-based rather than GNA-based? I believe there's no hope because a man out here just here for a payday or a good time. 1 second, people. Potentially, yeah, Eli. Because I think football goes in cycles. And even though it evolves, and I'm going to check Fab's Twitter in a second and bless nephew. Even though football evolves and new things happen, it always goes in cycles. Like how the Premier League is now is not new to me. And when I say that in regards to the physicality, the pace, the power, the set pieces, long throws, all of that, none of that, like big number 9s and you know, center forwards and battering rams and things of that nature. None of this is new to me. So do I think it will at some point? Yes. I just think it takes a couple of exceptional players for it to happen. So a couple of, like, for instance, Yamal's not a GNA guy, but we're all pretty much in general consensus agreement that he's one of the best players on the planet right now. So all it takes is a couple, like a Yamal like at Barcelona, couple in the Premier League, one elsewhere, and people will go, oh, I don't really hear anyone criticize Yamal, correct me if I'm wrong, about his GNA. Granted, should he get more? Yes. With the talent, he should get more goals and more assists, but it's not a huge deficit. I think if we were to do a European 11 right now, I think that Yamal gets in. And I think everybody's like, yeah, Yamal gets in. No doubt about it. So that's what I would say. Hopefully it does get back there. What is Semenyo's price? 70 to 80 million, says Kuchak. No, it's 65 million is his release clause. It's definitely his release clause. Eco says, is it a color thing? Word to Sol Campbell, talking about the why MAINOO's receiving criticism and Bruno's not. What did you think about what MAINOO did? In regards to what, Becca? What did MAINOO do? Talk to me. What did he do? Or are you asking me about in particular? Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Warrior J is no longer around, work and school and stuff like that. That's why Warrior J's not been about for a minute, but big up to Warrior J every single time. Long shots coming back. Yeah, man, long shots as well. That's not nothing new if you old enough to remember the Premier League years and years ago. Amorim knows we got midfield issues, but forces his Semenyo in January. People are saying this manager is learning, but he has... What is he learning? He's saying, but is he learning with his 30% win rate? Yeah, because his manager's just not very bright. I was on Potts' channel, the 12th Man podcast, and when Potts is saying certain things, and there's others there who are saying certain things about why are Manchester United doing this? Why are Manchester United not doing that? Why is Amorim doing this? Why is Amorim not doing that? Why is Ineos doing this? Why is Ineos not doing that? Because these people are just not very bright. That's why. They're not very bright and they're not good decision makers. They make absolute terrible decisions. So that's why. And this is why I'm not even excited about the Semenyo signing. And I should be. I should be here talking about Semenyo and going, all right, this is where he fits in and this is how he improves. And I think he links up well with this player, and Semenyo will improve this player. This player will improve Semenyo. Semenyo improves this side of the team. Oh, I'm excited about a potential link up. None of that. None of that. Not at all. I'm not excited because I know this manager's going to limit him and stifle him, as we've seen him limit and stifle Cunha, as we've seen him limit and stifle BRUNO. They're the two examples right there. Two players I still rate and two players I was excited about joining Manchester United. Everybody's capped. I keep saying this. Everybody's has a ceiling, and we're in the basement. The basement ceiling is our ceiling. That's the best it can be. We don't get the best out of anybody. And Semenyo will be the same. Semenyo and Cunha as wingbacks, I should be super excited about that link up. Because on paper, that is fire. That has the potential to be a great link up over on that left-hand side. That has the potential, in my opinion, to be as good as the BRUNO and Ahmad link up or even better. But yet I'm not excited. And it's super attacking, like I was saying yesterday about how a back three, I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, how a back three can be super attacking. Spoke on this in depth. Well, not in depth, but I spoke about how it can be super attacking. And with Semenyo, Ahmad, Cunha, and BRUNO as your wing backs in your 2-10s, I should be like excited at the prospect of that. But I'm really not. I'm really not. Yeah, and the thing is, it's a tried and tested method, nephew. You man really out here buying the best from the rest in it, and I'm all for it, especially in the situation we're in. Buying the best of the rest, I like. But we're buying the best of the rest and then giving it to someone who's the worst in this manager. So that's where it is. Because at first I was like, Semenyo left wing back, and I was like, under the correct manager and in the right system and the right tactical setup, it would be fire, but it won't be because it is manager. And then you know what will happen? People will say, oh, Semenyo overrated, not all that, all that stuff. What did I say about Mikel Arteta? Did you say this again? Say this again? Ashes, say this again. There's a place for G&A guys and ballers. We judging performance guys just need to be balanced. Facts. Oh, him knowing about the free Kobe MAINOO shit. Fairs. Personally, not the way I would have went about it, but he's probably pissed. So I get it. Why play fair? Everybody set you up. Your club set you up, and the manager set you up. Fuck them all, to be honest. So I understand why he's done it. Outside of doing the Salah thing in regards to an interview and scathing the club and scathing the manager, let your brother do the free the t-shirt, Fairs. I hear it. The club has set you up. Because you tried to leave in the summer because you knew this was going to happen and the club refused to let you go. So you blocked my moves to keep a manager who's not going to play me. Make that make sense, but you tell me you rate me. It's kind of like a board. Sorry, it's kind of like ownership. It's kind of like a group or company or a group of people doing a deal with the ownership of a club, and the ownership of said club have ran that club into the absolute shit. But you want what's best for the football club. Interesting, that. Interesting. Let's see what else you lot are saying. If we get Semenyo and it's all attack, I can see Amorim break the most goals conceded in Manchester United history. I don't know what the record is, but he's broke a lot of them, Echo, so maybe it's more. Maybe it's more, but if anyone's got the BRUNO quotes from the Rio podcast. Let me know, people. If anyone's got them, let me know. And let's run up these likes. Let's share this across all the socials. Let's hit the subscribe button. Let's hit that notification bell as well. Continue to get your questions in. Like I said, members, you take priority like a super chat as well. Give me 1 second, people. Give me one moment. So yeah, you don't know the vibes. You know what to do. Yeah, nephew. Put him in there, please. Put him in there. That helps. Put him in there. Sorry, people. I was just grabbing my cocoa bar. That's all. Yeah, but put his quotes in there, please. Yeah, the smell of cocoa bar is lovely, man. Jeez. Absolutely lovely. Let's see what else you lot are saying. I think we need to get the guy out of the dugout fast. Iriola is not signing a new contract. Well, Iriola's not signing a new contract at Bournemouth. Is that real? I know Glasner reports are saying he's not signing a new deal at Palace. But yeah, like I said, I'm not excited about no new signings. I'm not in the slightest because I know what we're giving them to and they're capped. So then it would just be, what we can be. Again, would Semenyo improve us? Yes, because he's a good player. But signing better players, of course, is going to improve you. That's the obvious. Hence why we've got the second most. We got the joint second most goals scored in the Premier League. That's nothing to do with the manager. That's because we have better attackers, and we're not even getting the most out of them. Imagine we're getting the most out of just a couple of our attackers. I don't think any of our attackers have played great this season. None of them. I don't give any of our attackers a 7 out of 10 or more this season so far, and that's not a shot at them because I understand again, basement ceiling is your ceiling. I hear it. Hey up C24, man. What are you saying, man? Hope you're good. Oh, said Mikel Arteta needed Wolves to score all the goals. Yep, he did. But keep him. I can't believe he spent over $1 billion and people want to hype him up. Talking about, look at him challenging. He spent over $1 billion. How would you expect? The hell do you expect? All right, let's see what else he's saying. Let's see what he said. Fernandez, my loyalty was in the toughest periods I had at the club. I could have left 2 times. The club said, no, we need you. And I said, okay, you gave me something. I will give you something. That's at Rio from Rio Ferdinand's podcast. I wonder when. When's last summer? When's he saying before that? When we struggled the most, I stayed present to Manchester United. I hope everyone at the club is aware of that because the chances I had were very good. Should have left then. Should have left. Don't tell me about you struggled with us. We struggled partly because of you. You are part of the struggle. And this is what I'm talking about. When it comes to Bruno Fernandes, and we was literally talking about this yesterday and the day before that, and Monday, I think. Ever since the Bruno news broke, zero accountability. Zero accountability. When we struggled the most, I stayed present. So you're not a part of the struggle. So when we struggle, it's on everyone else. But then when we perform well, I bet it's on you. No, you're part of the reason man talks like he's Brian Robson. Man rarely talks like he's Brian Robson. For those that don't know, Brian Robson, Manchester United captain. They called him Captain Marvel. Late 80s. No, well, 80s, early 90s. And when Manchester United were bad, and he was fantastic. He was fantastic. This is slightly before my time, but talk to anyone who is like a 70s baby or below will tell you how great Brian Robson was. And he was in an awful team, but he did everything in his power. This is ridiculous. And this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Like, a prime example of what I'm talking about. No, zero accountability. Man talking about, could have left. Stayed loyalty. No, you wanted to stay. You know why? Because you like being at Manchester United. You like being in the spotlight. You like being the face of the club. You like being the captain. You like being able to, when the Stretford End and Old Trafford sing your name and you can say comments like this, like, I stayed in this loyalty in football. I should have left then. Again, what? Surprise, a bad decision from Bruno Fernandes. Bad decisions on the pitch, bad decisions off the pitch. Well done. Should have left. Should have left to those top European clubs. I'm very aware that I could have done a different path, probably with more trophies, and people talk about me in a different way because I've had trophies into my cabinet. That's on you. That's your fault. Should have left. Should have left. I would have been happy to have seen you go. I got no problem with that. I would have stayed at Manchester United if the club hadn't told me our aim is to still get the highest we can be. Here is the plan to get back to winning trophies, get back to the club we were before. Well, if you believe these idiots, that falls on you, because I could have told you that weren't happening here. I could have told you that. Who promised you that? The Glazers, Woodward, Ineos. Who promised you that? Who promised you that? And you work for the club. So you're there on a daily basis. I only see what goes on a match day by match day basis. You're there every day that ends in Y. Playing matches, training, etc. Board meetings. You're talking to the manager. You're talking to coaches. You can talk to the hierarchy. You can talk to CEOs and COOs and technical directors and sporting directors and all these things. Why did you think this? Again, back to terrible decision making. It makes sense. Talking about you thought we was going to get back. What did they sell you? That's your fault for drinking the Kool-Aid. But then again, Bruno fans drink the Kool-Aid, so the irony. Yeah, you should have left. I can't believe you have a better attack than Chelsea. We had dog shit. But at least you got Cole Palmer. Any more? Any more quotes, nephew? Is that it? Let me know. I'm still not convinced by Lemens. I think we should sign a number 1 keeper and have him as backup. I think he's good for this season. I think we're going to find out how good he is. I think we're finding out right now he's a decent goalkeeper. So far, so good. Has he made mistakes costing us goals, JT? Yes, but better goalkeepers than him in the league are going to do that. Just limit the mistakes. And so far, he's limited the mistakes. And there's much more pros to him than there is cons. Did he make a mistake in the game against Bournemouth? Yes. But he also made some very, very good saves in that game. Did he make a mistake in the Brighton game? Yes. But he also helped us in the Brighton game. Calming influence, coming for crosses, distribution, making the simple saves. He does the basics. Right now, solid goalkeeper. Did he make a mistake? The Everton game, yes. But that really shouldn't be talked about because we were playing 10-man Everton and should have packed them up. That should have been right. Lemens made a mistake in that game, but we won 3-4-1. So yeah, with Lemens for now, I'm cool with him. I have no issues with him whatsoever. And I will continue to assess it. But so far, solid. Akel says, hey, Flawless, I cannot lie. I'm worried about Sesko. I think he's crap. We should have bought Watkins even if he's not doing so good. Here, the thing is with Sesko, we bought Sesko from the Bundesliga where he was playing 2 up front. Sesko played in a 2 up front in the Bundesliga, in a better system, in a more settled team. So you take him out of the Bundesliga, put him in a tougher league to score goals, and he's in a worse system, worse tactical setup, probably with better players, but it's a worse system, worse tactical setup, worse manager, more pressure and tell him play up front by himself. So he's gone from playing in a 2 up top to playing in a worse system and a worse setup by himself. Did I want Sesko? No. But we don't even play to his strengths. Like I said, he played in a 2 up front last season. Jez will know better than me if it was like that the season before that and the season before that. But I know the season prior to us signing him, he played in a 1 up front. Flawless low-key, Bruno was saying in a sneaking way, staying at Man United is a mistake. Captain Law, because it didn't work out. So it's his get out of jail free card. Because if it works out, it's, oh, look, I won this, I won that. He believed his own hype. You thought you was going to lead us to glory. Show me who your better players are and I'll show you where you're going as a football club. As people keep saying, where would you be without Bruno? Word to Lex, look at where you are with him. If this man was your savior, you wouldn't be this shit. How do you put on a life jacket and still drown? Word to Lex. How do you put on a life jacket and still drown? All our worst performances, all our worst performances, all our worst results, all our worst season, all our worst league finishes, him. Right there, front and center of them all. All right, you want to stay? Okay. All right. That was all he tweeted. Yeah, there's a whole pot. I appreciate it, nephew. Appreciate it. Big up Ashes. Ashes, who do you support, by the way? Oh, you're an Arsenal fan? Oh, take him, please. Please. Sesko costs way too much for how much growth he has left to do. Yeah, it wasn't a smart signing. My biggest issue with the Sesko signing was the money. He costs more than Cunha and Bremo. And he's not better players than them and hasn't done more than them. I don't think he has all right, they're older than him, so it's not a potential or a ceiling, but I don't think he can reach their level. And like I said, we don't even play to his strengths. We don't play to Sesko's strengths. He can jump high, and we don't cross the ball to him. Don't cross the ball to him. Again, we've done very, very well in the window, in my opinion. That's one thing I do praise Ineos with, is from a transfer side of things, we've done very, very well. But Sesko is one of them I look at and go, money-wise, if he was 30 million, I go, all right, bet. What else is he saying? Bruno Fernandes on criticism. When someone criticizes me, I look at it, and if they say he's not very good at this, and I look at that even more when it's from ex-players, I look at it and think they played the game, they've seen the game. Let's see if what they're saying can help me improve my game. Wow. Some actual self-awareness. I'm talking about improving his game. Jeez. That's a new one. That's a shock. I didn't expect that when I seen him on the about the criticism. But maybe it's because he respects ex-players. So if a Rio Ferdinand criticizes him, he's like, all right, how do I get better? But all that nonsense before about how, what is it? Just the quote is just get this guy idiot, man. You know what I'm saying? And talking about I could have left. Leave. No one ain't begging you to stay. Because even this past summer, when you're talking about you could have left 2 times, you said yourself, hey, the club were they were too cowardly to sell me. They didn't have the courage to sell me. Leave. This is clearly not working. Clearly you ain't happy. Clearly you hold resentment to the football club because you said you could have won more trophies, but when you could have left 2 times when Manchester United wanted you to stay, you could have, had a better career. Other players don't value it as much as you. You're always available. Yo, leave, man. Leave. Same way he spoke. I'll use what Bruno said, and I actually agree with him in instances when he mentioned and he said, if I won't stay at the club if I'm not wanted. That's how I feel about Manchester United players as a Manchester United fan. If you don't want to be here, leave. Even if your reasons are valid. Even if your reasons are valid, even if I 100% agree with every reason as to why you want to leave the football club, the player doesn't want to be here, bounce. We've lost better players than whoever you are. We'll be okay. We've lost people talking about, where would you be without Bruno and and all this? But trust me, I've seen pretty much all our Premier League greats leave. We'll be all right. And we still won stuff after them. And we'll win again. It might not be anytime soon. It's probably not a year down the line. It's probably not 2 years down the line. Maybe not even 5. But it could be 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. We're going to win again. Because we've been on droughts without Premier League and Champions Leagues before. This is nothing new. We'll get over it. Trust me. How are we doing here, man? What are we doing? What probably hurts me the most is when people say that I don't fight, I don't run. That's one thing I won't accuse you of. You run. Bruno runs too much. To be honest, at points. He presses when he shouldn't press and be all out of position. Granted, that's also on the manager and where he'd be playing him, but he needs to do better himself. That's not solely on the manager. But I would never say that. Is there a lack of fight? Hey, people accuse you of giving up. There's a reason for that. People have accused you of getting booked on purpose to miss certain games. That tells you all you need to know about the character of Bruno Fernandes. Because other greats have missed games before. And nobody has ever said, oh, they got booked on purpose. Casemiro got booked. This was, I think, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? He was playing Arsenal. So he was playing Palace. I think it's when Elise scored the banger. And he got booked in the game and he missed the Emirates trip. No one ever accused him. Not even, so no one ever accused Casemiro of getting booked on purpose to miss the Emirates trip. Why have you been accused twice of missing games? Also, when you got sent off against Spurs and people are saying you chucked it in. Why? Crazy. No, I've not heard it, Eli. I've not heard the Naz and DJ Premier. Is it any good? Hey, to Kuchak, I hear you. Proper rebuilding of the team is getting rid of the highest earner. Proper rebuilding of the team is holding people accountable for an absolute horrendous season, which the manager and the captain and the biggest earner would have been a great start. Because like I keep stating, that puts everybody on notice that those performances will not be tolerated at Manchester United Football Club. And if you perform poorly, you will be moved on expeditiously. You will be shifted on expeditiously. And that's what it should be. Swiftly. You have no say in the matter. 15th place will not be tolerated here. And getting rid of the manager and captain, getting rid of the two leaders would have been like, oh shit. Not only would it have put everybody on the club at notice in regards to players, it would have put the next manager on notice, it would have put new players on notice, and it would have put the Premier League on notice that Manchester United are not messing about. They are serious. And if these next bunch don't get it right, moved on. Patterned up. That's what they're telling you. Pattern up. Do miles better. We are not tolerating no nonsense at Manchester United, but we tolerated it. Like, all right. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, man, Eco, we lost Ruud van Nistelrooy. I'm talking about. Like, big up my guy Spoobs as well, man. Shout out to my guy Spoobs. Big up everyone tapped in. Just over 40 of you lot in the building. How many likes are we on? Let's run up these likes, people. Let's run up these likes. How many likes? Share this out across all the socials. Let's get us up to 40 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Sarcasm City TV. Hit that notification bell. What's the subscriber check? Let me check. 4 more. Get us to 16,020 people. 16,020. So we're looking for 11 more likes, 4 more subscribers. That's 11 likes and 4 more subscribers. Continue to get your questions in as well. Bruno on the chances. What's this? Bruno on the chances created in a deeper role. I start deeper in the build-up phase, but the manager wants the 8 to be free to move into the 10 position because he wants that zone to be occupied. He always gives me the opportunity to be creative. I think I'm more precise on set pieces this season. That's why my stats are better. We have done better from set pieces. We've done very, very well at attacking set pieces. But I think with the likes of Casemiro and De Ligt in particular, you have 2 players who are very good at attacking the ball. They're very, very good at attacking the ball. I'll have to go and check our set piece goals and see who else has scored, but those 2 come to mind a lot because Casemiro in particular wins a lot of his aerial duels, both from an attacking standpoint and a defensive standpoint as well. See, and this, I start deeper in the build-up phase, but the manager wants the 8 to be free to move into the 10 position. That's just not Bruno's game now. Bruno shouldn't be moving into the 10 position. He should be in the 10 position. You know why? Because he's a 10. So play the 10 as a number 10. It's not difficult. Don't play him as an 8, starting him off as a 6, and all this foolishness. All right, man. Okay. Bruno Fernandes in his role as a central midfielder. Amorim asked to stay in position, to press the 6, to drop back, to press higher up, to drop back. We have to be able to cover a lot of ground. And Bruno's not the most mobile. This is what I'm talking about. He's not the most, like, that's a job for a Baliba. That's a job for a Pape Massa. You want someone who's extremely mobile and extremely athletic. Bruno's just energetic. And that's not his game. And this is what I'm talking about getting the best out of him. He wants me to press the 6, drop back, press. So Bruno pressing, cool, but pressing the 6, cool, because you're in the 10 role, that's fine. Dropping back, why is my 10 dropping back? And it's like, what? But then again, he's playing in the pivot. So dropping back from where? To press higher up, to drop back. It's all a myth. The fuck? What's going on? You have to be able to cover a lot of ground. That is one thing that the players have to do. And you're asking probably the most unathletic team in the Premier League to cover a lot of ground. Outside of, actually, I tell her, I can't even put Burnley in there. We probably are. We are probably the slowest and most unathletic team in the quickest and most athletic league in Europe. Make that make sense. Like, I think if you lined up all like the squads in the Premier League or 20, all the squads, and they was like, right, have a foot race over 100 meters, a foot race over 200 meters, we would rank the lowest on average position, I would say. We are super unathletic as a team. Like, there's only a few I'd put in like the pace and power. We have players who are deceptively quick, like a De Ligt, like a Euro, but pace and power, I'm talking like a Dorgu, for example. You can actually see, can actually shift. Now, Amadou can actually shift. And it's in central areas, like in particular, we got Bruno, Agate, Casemiro. That's the 3 that he plays in there. That's why Tavernier could do what Tavernier did. That's why Bruno has the loose touch and Tavernier picks up the ball and just drives through the middle. And no one can catch him. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no athletes. Or very few athletes. Not enough. We don't have enough athleticism in this side whatsoever, in my opinion. Flawless, would you bring Flick plus Ralph as a DOF and why? I'd take Hansi Flick as Manchester United manager in a heartbeat. That's who I wanted after when the summer the summer with Ten Hag, so not the last summer, the summer before. I was saying go and get Hansi Flick before he went to Barcelona. Has Ragnick been a DOF before? What's his actual role? I don't think he's been a DOF. I don't think he has. I said Amarim will find a way to hire an electrician to do heart surgery. I hear it. Hey, and big up to Time to Shine as well. Yeah, Casemiro's got 4. Yeah, Maguire's another one. He attacks set pieces very well. So when you got Maguire, Delit, and Casemiro, you got 3 players who attack crosses very, very well. And you have Bruno who can deliver it into an area as well as a Cunha, as well as an Embramo as well. So, yeah. I don't take Rio Ferdinand serious. He said, give Oli a contract talking about Amarim needs time. I don't get it with Rio. I don't get the Amarim needs time. But then again, his metric and the person he used as an example as to why we should do it is the guy who spent $1 billion and has still failed to pick up the Champions League or Premier League. A manager has spent over $1 billion at Arsenal Football Club and has failed to win a Premier League or Champions League, and that's the example you're using. Not Pep, not Flick, not Enrique, Mikel Arteta. He's going to fail again, people, by the way, this season, because they ain't going to win the Premier League or Champions League. All right, give him time. Give him time to do what? He wins on average 1 game per month. What are we giving him time to do? All good, Si. No stress. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he was DOF at Leipzig and Salzburg. Hey, I'm with it. Because I know he's had other jobs. Because I know, like, for us, he was like a consultant. I know he's been a director of football, but I know he's had other roles as well. Like when he was in the Red Bull group, he wasn't a director of football, was he? If I remember correctly. He's had different roles. Big up to Chelsea Blue. Big up Flawless. Big up, man. Big up every single time. Every single time. Flawless, I'm not with Saeed. Them saying they want Arsenal to win the league. I'm not with that. I'm not with that either. Echo. I'm not with that either. Fuck Arsenal. Right. The ABA. Oh, yeah, Echo. We getting battered by Villa. No Casemiro, no Embramo, no Ahmad, no Mazraoui. We getting moved to. Yeah, moved to. Ain't that in a couple days? Shit, that's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, we getting moved to. Only benefit to that is it helps Villa's title charge. That's it. Because I think Arsenal drop points this weekend. And if Arsenal drop points this weekend, Villa will probably be a point behind them. So I'm with it. Because Villa are only 3 points off top. And they're 1 point behind City. So yeah, I'm with it. People look at our midfield and don't include McGinn. Because it's McGinn. That's why. I rate McGinn. I think McGinn's a very good player. I think it depends where you live in it. If you're in Manchester, then it's fuck City because that's the only place their fans are. Yeah, it's fuck City, of course. I don't want any of them to win the league. I've said it. Villa. That's who I want to win the league. I was going to back Chelsea, but Chelsea messed up. I was almost on the Chelsea bandwagon. They had to beat Arsenal and beat Leeds, and I was there. Beat the 2 ups, and I was with Chelsea. I was there, UTC, Pride of London, all of that. And they fucked it up because they drew to Arsenal and lost the Leeds. So then I said, hey, Villa, do what needs to be done. Beat Arsenal. Villa held up that part of their part of the bargain. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm with you. So Villa, they'll dispatch of us. Hopefully Arsenal drop points to Everton and then Villa close the gap. But yeah, it's fuck City, it's fuck Arsenal, and it's fuck Liverpool. And it's fuck Leeds United. Let me clarify that. It's those 4. Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, Leeds in that order. But I don't have a preference in when people say, oh, you prefer to win the league? Hate them all. ABL, ABA, ABC, ABL. Anyone but, and insert team name there. Yeah, we played Leeds the 4th of January. Thankfully, it's not on my birthday. Thankfully, it's the day after. I'm so glad about that. Kel says, Flawless, I think we're going to beat Villa. I don't know how. I don't see either. Outside of our fantastic record there, everything else is in their favor. Everything else. We're going to get packed up. Do I want us to win there? Yeah, but we're going to get packed up. Heidi K says, just saw the Bruno Fernandes quotes saying the 8 moves into 10 positions, which means we play in a 3-1-6 form in possession. We play a 3-1-6 in possession. No wonder why we concede so many goals. Yeah. How about just have your pivot together? But then even with him moving there, you still have a midfielder and 3 defenders. It's just all a mess. It's just all a mess. Just imagine if Rio was playing in a team that came 15th and lost to Spurs in the final. This man got vexed at Moyes and he came 8th and got the bin. It's crazy, Shine. It's crazy. But for whatever reason, man want to back it. I have no idea as to why. Yeah, the Crystal Palace and Everton games will be extremely tough. I can't lie. I can see us getting packed in both. I hear it, Eli. I hear it. I don't think you necessarily lose the Everton game, but I can see a draw. I know I've heard Everton got Endai's at AFCON. I think, did I hear Grealish and Dewsbury Hall are injured? So that'll impact it. But it's from a stylistic standpoint. But it's going to be a tough run for Arsenal. We're going to find out what you lot are actually made of. Everton away, Palace in the Carabao Cup, Brighton at home, Villa at home, Bournemouth away, Liverpool come to town. So once after the 8th of January, 9th of January, we're going to find out about you lot. We're going to find out and see where you lot are at. Up the Villa, hopefully Everton, Brighton, Aston Villa can take points off you lot. You're forgetting who the manager is, Flawless. Who? Moisey. Are you talking about Arteta being at your mob? 2 wins at Villa Park since 95 or some shit. Yeah. We rarely lose there. I've rarely seen us lose there. Villa Park, like, when we won the treble in 99, obviously, the Giggsy goal was at Villa Park. What a game that was. What a game that was. Jeez. I need to do a watch-along of that game. That game was sensational, man. That Giggsy goal. Trauma. Bergkamp missing a pen. All that stuff. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Ten Hag played the same thing in his second season and we should have finished 15th. I don't know how we hired 2 managers back-to-back with horrible structures. I have no idea. We have 6 years worth of blueprints. Ain't no way this manager's doing everything. I hear you, Eli. I'm with you on that, Eli. I agree. I don't think Arsenal are winning anything. And then it's going to make the conversations this summer very interesting. At that time period before the World Cup, it's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. The semi-finals was at Villa Park. I don't know if the other semi-final was. I know our semi-final was. I don't know about the others. I don't even know who Newcastle played because we played Newcastle in the final. I don't know who they played. So it is. What would my team be this weekend? It's a fucking good question. Shine. The men's in goal. Is the list still out? Go Euro. Jesus. Yeah, because there's no Delit. There's no Maserati. Fuck. It's a great question. Who we even got? Who we even got? All right, if the list for you, I go Euro, Delit, Heaven, Casemiro. Casemiro, Bruno. Nah, Bruno needs to be dropped for these comments. Go Casemiro, Agate. Just bypass the midfield and just kick it long. Wing backs. Oh yeah, Casemiro's out. Yeah, he got suspended. Fuck. Yeah, we are. All right, it's got to be Agate and Bruno then, hasn't it? Agate, Bruno. That is awful. MAINOO and Bremo as the 10s. Dogu left wing back. Right wing back, Dalot. Striker. Oh, Sesko. Play Sesko. Probably what I'll go with. It's awful anyway, man. Shit, Bremo's at AFCON. Cunha, man. You know who I meant. No, in Bremo. Cunha. Cunha and MAINOO as the 2 10s. Play MAINOO right 10, Cunha left 10. What was my top 10 moments of the year? I have no idea. Ask me at the end of the year. Ask me in like 10 days' time. I have no idea. I'll have to have a think about that. No got a clue. Trust me, Flawless, especially my pops as an Arsenal fan, just seeing Giggsy dunk on them pussy holes with scenes, because I hear it, Mo. Trust me, I hear it. I hear you. Forgot, yeah. Oh, yeah, we getting packed up, man. Yeah, we getting packed up, Eli. Getting packed up. I'm there, like, not happy we getting beat, but I'm like, there's a silver lining, and that means it helps Villa's title charge, which I'm all for. Don't let Villa be a point behind Arsenal or something like that. That's what I need. All right, if you better yet still, Everton pack up Arsenal. and then Villa go level on points with them because City are going to win. So the City go above them, and then Villa are level on points with them just for the meltdown. Just for the meltdown. Christmas meltdown will be beautiful. And then they play Brighton at home. Granted, they'll probably beat Brighton because Brighton play football. So they'll give you a chance going the other way. Man called him a whatless ass wipe, you know. Talking about that whatless ass wipe. I hear it. Flawless, I think the pressure will eventually mount on this manager. I don't think Arsenal gets him sacked, but I think he gets sacked around that period. Yeah, I think he gets sacked. I think he gets sacked after the Arsenal game. Not because of the Arsenal game in the lead-up, because we're not winning no matches. We're not winning no back-to-backs. I say that much. We get draws. We might get an odd win here. Like we play Aston Villa, forget about it. Play Newcastle United, forget about it. Then Wolves. If Wolves play like how they played against Arsenal, I think we'll scrape by them, but it's not going to be an impressive performance, and people will be talking about that because it's Wolves only have 2 points. You should be packing them up, bro. That leads away. We're not winning that. Maybe they're going to be bang up for that. We're not winning that. We'll fold. We'll fold against Leeds. We'll fold. Then we play Burnley away, nasty low block away. Do we probably win that? Yes, but again, not the prettiest performances. And then I think after that is City and Arsenal. So how many wins is in there? Maybe 2? Maybe 2? Well, we've gone 2 in 7. And that's how many games after that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we might have 4 wins in 14 matches. Something like that. 4 in 14 at best. 4 wins in your last 14 at best. Maybe it might even be 3 and maybe 2. And we're going to be languishing in the bottom half of the table and everyone going to lose their fucking mind. Yeah, none of them are guarantees. None of them are guarantees whatsoever. Oh, what's your favorite Liverpool win? What's my favorite win at Anfield against Liverpool? All of them. I love them all. Winning at Anfield is the best because I can't stand them. Look, they are the enemy numero uno up. So any win there is fantastic. Whether it's Juan Mata, whether it's the Rooney one in the black kit, John O'Shea in the last minute, Diego Forlan in the white kit when Jersey Dudek made the mistakes. Oh, it's beautiful. Pick one. Pick one. Winning there is fucking fantastic. When we beat them, was it 3? Was it Andy Cole got a double? I think Andy Cole got a double or something like that. I could be wrong. But yeah, fantastic. Let me actually check this. Jog my memory. Manchester United wins at Anfield. This one was great. Just gone. This one was fantastic. Just gone. Let me have a look back here. Let me have a look. Let's go through to the 90s. See what's what. So yeah, all of them. All of them are great. Yeah, we won there 3-1, 97, 98. The Gary Pallister, I think, got 2 headers, but that might have been before that. But, it's beautiful, man. So I would say. Love it. Any win there, man. Fantastic. Fantastic. Who knows, Flawless? Y'all may actually draw versus Wolves. Oh, yeah, of course. Don't get it misunderstood. We are more than capable of dropping points to anybody. That's why I'm not saying these with any confidence. If someone says you don't beat Wolves, you don't beat Burnley, I hear it. I've been saying this. Even when I was on back again on Monday and we was talking about the Bournemouth game and Troops was like, yeah, you'll beat Bournemouth. Why? When I was on Infilter podcast, shout out to Saeed, big up Ash, big up Double A, and we was talking about the Everton and West Ham game. But those 2 games, oh yeah, we'll beat Everton and West Ham. Why will we? Why are we confidently saying Manchester United will win games? I hear that. Saying Manchester United will beat Everton at home. Saying Manchester United will beat West Ham at home. Saying Manchester United will beat Bournemouth at home. Saying Manchester United will beat Leeds away. Saying Manchester United will beat Burnley away. Saying Manchester United will beat Wolves at home. I understand those predictions. That sentence makes sense. What doesn't make sense to me is the confidence. When people are like, yeah, we're definitely going to do it. Oh, yeah, that's an easy one. Comfortable home victory, routine home win. No. Word to Black Panther. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. There's no comfortable win. No. There's no easy win. None of that. None of that. We do not do that here. No. Stop it. Cut that shit out. No. Harry says, what's your style of player? Style of player in what sense? What do you mean? Elaborate on the question. What's your favorite moment in the Premier League? And big up my captain, Bruno Fernandes, that interview. When John Terry slipped in Champions League final. That's my favorite moment in football ever. It was fantastic. It was great. That and the Gerrard slip. Loved it. Flawless, I was born in the year 97 when my father told me his first football memory was in 2003. Fairs, man. 2003. Bad year. We didn't win the league that year. Bad year. Bad year. Let's see. Yeah, man. The one matter one was cold. John O'Shea winner. That's right up there. The John O'Shea winner. That's right up there. It's up there. The Rooney goal as well sticks out. I could say the Forlan one. Jersey Dudek made 2 mistakes. Fantastic. Fantastic play. Shout out Jersey Dudek for that. I think it's 1 max. I hear it. Trust me, I hear it. Yeah, man. He slipped on his fucking ass. Terry, Gerrard, the man can hold that. Man can hold that. See what else you lot say. Hey, likes. We hit 40. Right, we're at 35. We're 5 short of the mark. Continue to get your questions in. They don't have to be Manchester United related, people. Maybe it's Semenyo. Maybe it's another question about something else. That's absolutely fine. Members as well of the channel. Your questions take priority like a super chat. So, for instance, like a Sai, for example, Vikram, who's a member as well. Eli, who's also a member. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel as well. Make sure you do that because that's where AFCON content will be going down as well, people. AFCON content will be going down. Let me tag up. Wait, should you give me 1 second? Make sure you subscribe, man. Go run up the numbers on the extra channel, people, because we're rolled to 500 subscribers over there. Same way you lot support heavily here, the main channel. I need you to support Sarcasm City TV Extra. For instance, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul will be going down on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Newcastle United versus Chelsea. Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool. Everton versus Arsenal. None of those watch-alongs will be here on the main channel, Sarcasm City TV. They're all going to be on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. You can see it here on the screen. The link's in the chat. It's also underneath in the description as well, and it's in the title also. Am I doing cup games next week, Flawless? Which cup games? What cup games are going on? Carabao Cup? Is it Carabao? Let me see. Is it Carabao? Arsenal Palace? Probably not. Probably won't do Arsenal Palace. Probably not. Man, that's why I hate Manchester United, because of these pricks like Flawless and others can't stand them. See, you're nothing to do with why I don't like Liverpool. Like, yes, you are just a terrible human being, but you supporting Liverpool just adds to that as well. Even if you supported United, I'd be like, look at this dickhead. So we move, but big upside every single time. My man's name is LFC, you know. Oh, joke thing. Asked a good question. He came back trolling biased sides, bro. How's he trolling? I gave you 2 answers. I said my favorite Champions League moment is John Terry slipping in 2008, and my favorite Premier League moment is Gerrard slipping. Told you this. I told you what it was. Told you what it was. Oh shit, Northside raided. Child my G Northside. He over there in Spain living life. See Northside out here thriving. That's the one I need to work with more in 2026. I can't lie, but he's mad busy. I'm mad busy. But shout out my G Northside every single time, man. Every single time. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Big up Northside for the raid. Run up the likes. We're too short of 40. Hit that subscribe button as well. I know everyone watching hasn't hit the subscribe button. Stop being lazy. Hit the subscribe button. For Arsenal, my favorite wins of all time is the 99 semi-final, 6-1 at Old Trafford in 2001 and 05 O'Shea chip. Yeah, the 05 Shea chip was crazy. Yeah. It was mad. Flawless, now I hated United because your team destroyed my childhood. That's why a lot of people hate us, because we destroyed a lot of childhoods, which I understand. Heard Wemby dropped a stinker. Was it that bad? I presume you're talking about the NBA Cup, because I did a watch along for that. The Spurs just shot terrible in the 4th quarter. Word to Eddie, they were shooting tour dates. I think at one point they were like 4 for 16 as a team or something like that. Dreadful shooting, and the Knicks took advantage of it. So yeah. Big up, man. If you've been subbed, it's not to you. But big up to Arsenal FC, not Arteta FC. He's been so big up, appreciated. Ravi, good to see you in the chat. Big up Aguna Matata, fire username, as I said. Now over 100 of you lot in the building. It was me, I was about to close out shortly, but not now. So let's get up to 70 likes. Let's get up to 70 likes. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. Favorite World Cup, 1998. First World Cup I remember watching properly, and it had everything. Had everything. Late goals, drama, penalty shootouts, red cards, players bursting onto the scene like Michael Owen. Oh, yeah, I had it all, man. That 98 World Cup. Whew! That 1998 World Cup. Yeah. It was one for the ages, man. In particular, just that England-Argentina game, to be honest. And France being France also. Got France, Brazil. Yeah, man. That's what I'd say. Big up Simon, just gifted 1 membership as well. Want to see smoke emojis, fire emojis. And if you got the membership, make sure you big him up and say thank you. Flawless question. Thoughts on City looking at Chelsea manager Maresca to replace Pep if he does go? I don't get it. Why Maresca? What have they seen from Maresca that makes them go he can replace Pep? I think Maresca is good to a level, yes. But I don't see why you would look at him at City and go bring him in. But hey, I'm all for it. Make it happen. I'm all for it. Make it happen. Yeah, I enjoyed 2002 World Cup was fire too, because you got to see Ronaldo like for the last time. 2002 World Cup, 06 as well. Because that's when Ronaldinho was Ronaldinho, and that's like my favorite. He's my favorite player of all time. So yeah. Only thing I can think of is Maresca worked under him, innit? So did Artel. Go get him. Like, I personally don't get, I don't see it. But where City are trying to go, I don't see Maresca. Thought they go and try and get someone established, like an Enrique. Made the shortlist. Same with Company. I don't get if the But that City look out. That City look out. And argue Maresca is a better manager than Artel. Yeah, you can argue that. I'm just saying I don't see the thing with either of them. If I was a City fan, I'd be livid. Not livid, that's too strong. If I was a City fan, I wouldn't be happy about it. No City fan would have picked Maresca. He might lie now, the club have said this, but no one with Vega was never like, yeah, bring me Maresca. Never. Ever. Was he like, yeah, bring me Maresca? Never. Never saying that. But hey, we move. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Again, big up Northside for the raid. Make sure you subscribe to Northside LDN if you haven't. Big up to Sai again for gifting a membership. Also, members, if you're a member of the channel, again, I'll start your question. I'll get to it. Also, people, it will take priority. My favorite was Probs 2014, as it was also my first. Never forget that Brazil beatdown. It's crazy. And people, World Cup coming up this year. No, the World Cup won't be good this year. 100%. And big up Sai again, gifted another membership. Hey, you lot, big up Sai in the chat, because that's like 7 in the last couple streams. I know you gifted 2 here, you gifted like 5 or 6 in the last stream or something like that. So it's like 7 or 8 that he's gifted. So big up to you, Sai, every single time. Yeah, smoke emojis, fire emojis, all that good stuff. And yeah, Mo, you slightly older than me, because I went 11 at them times. But yeah, 98 was cold. I just remember it for nostalgia reasons. It was fire. Fire. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this year's World Cup. Well, next year's World Cup, I should say. That's what I should say. Joran said Alex is about to retire. Who did you want as your next manager during that time? Mourinho? That's what I was looking at. I think we should have just went straight to Mourinho. Instead of messing around. Where's the YG? Messing around with fucking Moyes. Didn't want Moyes. I said go get Mourinho. That's who we should have got. And we didn't. What's the date? I'm looking at my advent calendar. Shout out my sister. Got me the Harry Potter Hogwarts calendar, you know. It's the date. It's the 19th. Where we at? And the 19th in the gap. See, big sisters are a godsend. I'm telling you that right now, people. You got a big sister, be thankful. I'm telling you. Big sisters are a godsend. Like, I would not survive life without my big sister, even at this age. Not a chance. Not a chance. She's been looking after me forever. Up until this point, I'm telling you. Let me stop chewing on them. Right, what else do you lot saying? What's this? Flawless top 3 Manchester United players in terms of who you would like as well, who you think is the best. You never pick who's the best because they're all cold for different reasons. But in regards to just my personal favorites, Ronaldo, Cantona, Cole, Rooney, Scholes, Keane. Oh, yeah, just name there. Keane, Scholes, Cantona, Ronaldo, Cole. Can't forget Rooney. Those 6. Can't narrow it down. Too many greats. Too many great moments as well. Do I agree with Sai about what? What did Sai say? Sai, why ain't you a good person more often? Yeah, facts. I don't know, man. He's a piece of this. He must be the Christmas spirit, man. You must want Santa to bring him all the Christmas gifts. To be a piece of the shit the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? Right, you're the oldest of 8, Eli. Damn. You're the oldest of 8. Crazy. Speaking of Harry Potter, who's your favorite character in Harry Potter? No, he was gangster. Dobby. Unsmoke. And the way he died, it was like some Denzel Washington training day shit. You know what I'm saying? Man had a speech, clapped at the ops, and then died by a knife wound. That being said, though, because it was Bellatrix Lestrange? Hey, you know what? She's some good milk in that film, you know. Can't lie. Because she don't look like that elsewhere. But that film is different. I was like, is it just me? I had to when I watched it again, I was like, we get into battle. I ain't gonna say the rest about what I was gonna say, but yeah. But nah, outside of Bellatrix Lestrange, definitely I would say what's it called? Dobby, without doubt. Yeah, man, pops and mums to be fruitful and plant the seed to heart. Wait, it's same mum and dad, Eli. You lot all under like, so it's not like your dad was elsewhere. Like, is it just all same mum and dad? Obviously, you don't have to say you don't want to pour your business out there. That's crazy if it is. I presume that it was like dad had 4 siblings with your mum and then 2 with someone else and then 2 with someone else. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Hey, big up Sai again, man. You lot, hey, salute Sai. Let's take a pause for the cause, people. Smoke emojis, fire emojis, applause emojis. Everyone big up Sai in the chat because he's gifted out now. That's 4 memberships. And if he gifted you one, make sure you at him and say thank you as well. Make sure you do so. Hey, mom and dad. Nah, Eli, I know you take pride in it, but just not everyone might not want their business out there as I was talking. So I was like, just in case. Hey, props to mom and dad, man. Love that. I said 1 of 8. Yeah, that's mad. And big up to, yeah, man, fire emojis, smoke emojis in the chat for man as well, man. Because Sai out here supporting heavily. You're your top 3 managers in the Premier League of all time. Sir Alex, Pep, Mourinho. That's 1, 2, and 3 to me. Without doubt. In that order as well. In that order. It goes Sir Alex, it goes Pep, it goes Mourinho. That's my 3. I said he's trying to claim to be a good person. Hey, press him, nephew, man. He's stressed. Love that. Flawless thoughts on Liverpool. Do you see Slot turning it around or should he leave? No, he's not turning it around. Should he leave? Yes. He shouldn't still have a job. Salah kind of extended his stay. But yeah. Even if like Pops made this point, I think Beige and Pops made this point. Lex has made this point as well. If he now goes on a run and let's say wins 5-6 games in a row and Liverpool start flying and playing well, it's like, why didn't you do this before? Why did it take you this long? Like, you have to be much more proactive. You have to be a quicker problem solver. This is why you are paid the money you are paid. Problems are going to happen as a football manager. Yes, you're going to have issues. You're going to have dips in form, but you are paid and you are paid to deal with them things quickly. You shouldn't be going on your worst run in 100 years. You shouldn't be breaking all these records. Nottingham Forest shouldn't be coming to Anfield and beating you by 3. PSV shouldn't be going there and beating you by 4. Manchester United should be not coming to Anfield and win. No. Shouldn't be drawing at Sunderland. Shouldn't be conceding a late goal at Leeds and all these type of things. Like, no. It's horrendous. Everyone shouldn't be looking bad. Got 2 record transfer fee signings, and they both look like shit, let's be honest. Granted, Wirtz has been better as of late. I give Wirtz his credit, he's been better as of late. And big up to Jamie, says, hope you and your family have a great Christmas. Thank you very much, Jamie, and same to you as well. Hope you and the family, and that's to everyone else celebrating Christmas. Make sure, but speaking of Christmas, you will get Christmas Eve content. It will be a Christmas Eve Q&A. It won't be solo. I'll be here with the rest of the gang. There'll also be a Christmas Day Q&A as well, people. And before that, I'm going to do the 16K subscriber party, so plenty of celebrations. So if you lot want to come spend Christmas night, feel free. Probably be, obviously, if you're in a different time zone, it'll be a different time for you. It'll be more daytime, evening time in certain places, but there'll be long streams. Both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will be long streams. So pull up with some form of liquor in your cup, people. Don't have to be alcoholic. Like, I'll be drinking, but you don't have to be drinking. But make sure you pull up with something. I don't care if you're drinking water or apple juice or orange juice. Have a cup with a beverage in it. And come celebrate and enjoy them, or come chill out on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's Eve as well, people. And there's going to be AFCON content during all of that as well. So don't worry about that. Oh, yeah, 04-05, Mourinho was scary. I always say football, Mourinho had the most electric run I'd ever seen. From Porto to, like, Inter Milan. So from, like, 2003 to 2010, that 7-year period, I've never seen anything like it. It's ridiculous what he was on. And big up to my guy Eli, who's also gifted one Sarcasm City TV membership. Membership's going through the roof because of Saya. Now Eli's jumped on the bandwagon, so I appreciate you, Eli. Thank you, because you and Saya are also members as well, so I appreciate it. By the way, Flawless, you know how to play football, or do you just watch? Yeah, I can play ball. Average baller. I think some people here have seen me play football because, like I said, months. Was it last year? This would have been like last year now. We played at the Molineux in the charity game. So it was Months was there. Cass was there from Never a Foul. Roms, who you see on Never a Foul, who you see on Back Again, etc. He also played in the game too. And yeah, I played there. And then I played at the Ballers League. Not Ballers League that Expressions was managing at. Ballers League is something just outside of London that Troop set up. And there's footage of that. So can I play football? Yes. Am I very good? No. Average footballer. Average 11-a-side player. Average 7-a-side, 6-a-side, 5-a-side. But yeah, can I play? Yes. Which is a surprise because people see me kick ball and go, oh, you can kick ball. Yeah. Like, I can control a football and pass it. I am most critical of footballers, in particular Manchester United players, when they don't do the basics. So easy, like passing the ball 5 yards is something I can do. Passing the ball 10 yards, that's my game. I'm a DM. I play the way I'm facing, I get the ball, and I play the ball to the closest person to me. The closest person to me in the same colored shirt is my game. I'm a DM and I screen. So if it's a back 4 or a back 3, I literally move side to side and do this. So if the left winger's got it and he's giving our right back trouble, I go double up. Same on the other side. If their right winger's got it and our left wing back. If our centre back has gone and charged out to go and compete, I'll sit in. Pretty much how I play on pro clubs. How I play on pro clubs, but without the technical ability or the physical capabilities that my pro has. But that's how I play. Without the pace, the power, the agility, the jumping ability, the tackling ability, the defensive awareness, the balance, the controlling of the football, the acceleration, the sprint speed, etc. But yes, I can play ball. And definitely, it's something I would like to do more live, like football content of, but it's tough because everyone's busy. But someone's going to do, I've said this before, somebody's going to do, what was the league called again? Blood Brothers. Shout out to Don Robbie because he did that Blood Brothers League. This was years ago for those that haven't seen it. And this was pre-COVID, so this is before COVID. And like, so AFTV had a team, United Stand had a team, and then there was others, and there was enough content creators involved. Like Rance was involved, Troops was involved, Terry was involved. He did the commentary for it as well, plus more. Curtis was there, Broads, etc. Imagine that now. Imagine a Ballers League, but for content creators. And it was like 10 teams, and like Troops had a team, and Rants had a team, and Expressions had a team, and everyone who played was all content creators for these players. That should be fine. How many views that would do and numbers that would do. Not only live viewers, but also recorded after. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Be nuts. Be absolutely nuts. Big up Sai for the super chat. Let me get to this. It says, big up Flawless. I had a good year in terms of personal and business wise. I'm just giving back. I curse you a lot, but I enjoy the channel's content. Big up Sai, man. Appreciate it. Blessings. Big up every single time. Every single time. And yeah, Eli, see, you'd pay to see that. Imagine there was a footballing version of that. Sai, again, big up for the super chat. I do appreciate it a lot because you support heavy. Imagine there was that. All it takes is someone. If I had the money to do it, I would do it. If I had a massive budget, I'd put it together. Definitely put it together. Like how Ballers League have done it, I'd do it something similar to that. Flawless, will you ever meet Saeed in the OT car park for a fan cam? Absolutely. Because last time when Sheik was here and I did the fan cam, not even a fan cam, but I did match reaction fan cam in the in the car park, he dropped a message below. I was like, yo, why didn't you shout me? People like, yo, what? You lot got beef, did? I was like, this guy. I was like, no, me and Saeed don't have beef. I just got there late. That's all. I'm going to do more content in the car park, though. Because you lot seem to enjoy that fan cam. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do more content just outside. It's just, again, patting it with my cameraman Ace and getting it sorted, etc., and doing it properly. But yeah, I got more ideas. 2026, don't you lot worry, man. I got ideas for content, without doubt. So I'm definitely not every match reaction, but definitely do more match reactions outside of being here. Most will still be here, but like car park's right there. And for whatever reason, you lot love the car park. That was the most animated I've seen you. I can't lie, Flawless. Pissed. That's why, man. One, I was pissed, Eli, and two, it was just fitting where we was. That we was in the car park in front of the shitters. And we are just, that's us. We are the shitters. We are in the shits. 100%. Keep calling us Hospital Gown FC. Straight ass. Cheeks. That's what we are. Absolute cheeks. Love your honesty, man. You do not overhype yourself like Mr. Bruno, who compared himself to Neymar. Yeah, Rev, you know why I don't overhype myself? Because you lot are going to see me play football. So if I say I'm this and I'm that, and I could have played at a professional level or semi-professional level, or you lot are going to see it and be like, no, you're not. So I'm not going to lie. Plus, there's people in the space who I've played football with as well, so they know my level. So if I'm lying, they'll be like, you ain't that good. So even before that, you ever played football with? Someone wants to see me play ball. Rums, Cass, Saeed I've kicked ball with, Aaron, Stroh. I'm trying to think who else in the space has seen me kick ball. Jay, who's on the Spurs Jay. We actually played in the same team. Years ago. Jay, who's on A-list, is the Spurs fan. Him, Jay Radar. Trying to think, there's some others as well. So yeah, they ain't gonna lie. I said I'm in the same boat, so I can't even laugh at you, Flawless. Yo, get the laughs, man. Get the laughs out of the misery, you feel me? Misery loves company, Eli, man. misery loves company, man. Get the laughs out. But people enjoyed the content, so I'm like, all right, now I have an idea of what you lot like in regards to that side of things. Okay, clearly you want to see me outside, even though it's cold and it's in Manchester. I'll be outside. It's freezing out here. But yes, I will go outside for more stuff. I got more content ideas, even outside of match reactions. To try and like elevate the channel. But like I said, I've got a cameraman there now, so I'm going to chat to him, see what ideas he's got, etc., and get some stuff, some more content out for you lot. But you lot still get all the content you got this year. That's not going anywhere. So match reactions on a regular, watch-alongs, all that stuff, Q&As, Man United, all the crossovers, etc. Yardman Show, Bayesian Show, all of them. United Arsenal, still getting all them shows. United City. See what else you lot. And big up Sai as well, man. Gifted out another membership. Hey, you lot don't stop with the applause, you know. You lot, I want to see some more applause emojis in the chat. Smoke emojis, fire emojis. If Sai gifted you a membership, make sure you at him and say thank you. But big him up whether he gifted you one, whether you got the gift or not, because he's here supporting heavy. Man's dropped like, that's like him and Eli dropped 2. No, sorry. Eli dropped 1. Sai dropped a super chat and 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 gifted memberships, Elijah. So that's 6 gifted memberships and a super chat. So big up, man. It all helps the channel for real. All helps the channel. Let's see what else. Right, final few questions, you lot. Big up to Banny. Says, think the Knicks can make it to the finals. They look kind of nice. I don't watch the East because it's terrible. But And all the stars are in the West pretty much, but the East is wide open and they're one of the better sides. So can they make the finals? Yes. They stay healthy, yes. 110%. Now, if they get Giannis, hey, I'll start watching the Knicks if they get Giannis. But I need Giannis to go to the Spurs. I'm being honest, man. I need Giannis with Wemby. That's where I'm at. I need Giannis with Wemby, super teams. I don't have a team in the NBA, so I don't care. I just want to see superstars click up. I'm just trying to see Avengers everywhere. That's what it is. That's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. But yeah, the Knicks can definitely make it to the finals in the East because who's stopping them? Who is stopping them? Question, will any team do the 49? Say that again? Oh, you're talking about the 49 unbeaten? Potentially, yeah. Because other teams have got close. That's where. I heard Chelsea had a crazy run with Mourinho. Didn't they go, was it 40? I think Chelsea went 40. United must have had a long run, like a good, not, obviously not 38, but like, we might have done 38, but just not over the course of the same season. But if you count it into next season, but I know we must have done 30. Like, let me check this actually. Let me have a look. Hold up. United, longest unbeaten run Premier League. So yeah, 24 games we've done. So do I think someone could match it? Yeah. It just takes a quality team, especially in this in the terrible quality of this league. All it takes is a quality side to do it. 100%. I swear Chelsea went on a run and it was like 40. I could be wrong. Let me have a look. Let me see it. Let me have a look. Chelsea's longest unbeaten run. I was telling me about the women. But yeah, Chelsea 86 unbeaten home run in 4 years is crazy. That is mad. That is mad. But someone will fact check that anyway. So I'll fact check that. Hey, big up Eli as well. You lot gotta do some smoke emojis, fire emojis as well, man. That's what you lot gotta do for both Eli and Sai, because they supporting massively. Hey, appreciate it, Eli. Thank you, man. And big up to you, Sai, as well. You still doing the FA Cup game with Saeed? You know what, nephew? Me and Double A need to come up with a name. That's what it is. I think that's gonna sell Saeed on it because Nuruddin and Faz, they're the Biryani Bandits. Me and Double A need a duo name, like as a tag team. And the names he was coming up with were just typical Double A. And it's like, no, that's not what we're going with. So we need a name. Like once we've got a name, I think we can then sell it to Saeed. I think Saeed's on it, but I want to do it. Yes, I want to do it, but it's on Saeed the boss. So that's on him. It's his platform. It's his channel. So what he says goes. But would I do it 110%? I'm with it. But yeah, it's on, what's it called? It's on the boss man Saeed over there in regards to it. I'm not sure. Where we at? Again, you lot continue to run up the likes. Continue to hit the subscribe button as well, man. Make sure you do so, people. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Let's see where else we at. Let me have a look. Right, 54 likes. And that ain't it, people. 70 likes. 70 likes. Have we had any new subscribers? We've had two more. No, we've had 2 more subscribers. We need 2 more people. 16,020. So we need to get up to 70 likes from 55. Sorry, from 54. And we need to get up to 2 more subscribers. We need to get to 16,020. And make sure you subscribe into the Sarcasm City TV extra channel as well. Don't make me start doing a like check over there as well. Don't make me start doing a like check because it's road to 500 subscribers over there. So I need you lot. The link's literally in the title. It's in the title. It's underneath in the description. I need you lot to help us go get monetized over there so we can grow over there expeditiously as well. And I'll probably redirect to the gaming channel as well. Probably run some free agency playoffs, pro clubs. Probably do that. No need to apologize for questions, Revy. That's what it's here for. That's what it's here for. You don't have to apologize. That's fine. I'll get to the rest of it in a second, but don't apologize for asking questions. Makes the show. Thoughts on running Embremo left wing similar to Rafino? We don't really play. Could it work? Yes, but we don't play with left winger like that. If we played a 4-2-3-1, I'd hear it. It's understandable. But we play with a right 10 and a left 10. So I just play Embremo right 10 and just play Cunha left 10. Obviously, once Embremo's back from AFCON. That's what I'd say to that. You're 25 off. All right, I got to do it like this. 1 second. Sarcasm City TV Extra to let you lot know what you're getting. So the reason why you need to subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra, people, right here. I need you to go there, hit the subscribe button. You see it, Sarcasm City TV Extra. Look at this upcoming live stream. It's right here. Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul tomorrow. We got Newcastle United versus Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool, Everton versus Arsenal, and that's just this weekend alone. Past live streams. So the Spurs versus the Knicks, Sunderland, Newcastle, Barcelona, Osasuna, for example. And then we got clips, people. So here, make sure, this is because the extra channel was the clips channel, but you've got Troop speaking on his brotherhood with the Aubameyang, the origins of 16 out of 10 people. So that's the original that lets you know how it started. Lewis talks about signing the Chelsea shirt and his run. Lex talking about chances created being bullshit. Cam talk calling out Arteta. Vader being Vader. Eddie calling calling Amarim a fucking fraud. Me being a snow bunny hunter, the Mancunian milkman, the ski slope soldier, the winter walker, the calcium connoisseur, the Cravendale consumer. You don't know the vibes. If it's good snow, I must go. Also talking Lewis more and that. Me talking about 200K a week. I'll sing You'll Never Walk Alone. Like, would you play for your rivals for 200K a week? So yeah, man, the list goes on, people. Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League, etc., etc. So yeah, all of that good stuff. Shit, I need to take them off the playlist. So the playlist is there like that. So basically, get over to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. And then you scroll to the bottom and go to the gaming channel. And make sure you hit that as well. There you go, people. So please go subscribe over there, Sarcasm City TV Extra. Revy says, flawless, thanks for the amazing stream. Also, my bad for a lot of questions, but last one was, is your favorite football shoe? Mine are Neymar's blue, Mercurio's, and Ronaldo 9 silver Phenoms. Yeah, the Ronaldo ones. You talking about the gray and blue Ronaldo ones? I'm guessing it's them. Or the silver ones. Is it Ronaldo's? Ronaldo? Let me check. No, silver. All right. Is it these ones? Yeah. The 98 boots. Yeah. Know exactly which boot. I just Googled it. Know exactly which boots you're talking about. Without doubt. Eli's dropped it here. Sarcasm City TV Extra. Right, final few questions. I'm debating with you lot whether to do I go on the gaming channel? I might not get a game because it's late, so I don't know. I might go to the gaming channel. I might not. I'm debating it. Again, extra channel. Make sure you do so. So I head over there. And big up Eli. He's dropped the gaming link as well. Like I said, legit. How long have we been on? Right, almost an hour and a half. You lot got 5 to 10 more minutes. Get your questions in. Members, get your questions in. Can be about, like I said, Bruno, MAINOO. Maybe it's Semenyo. Maybe it's Maresca. Maybe it's Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. Whatever the case may be. Like, get your questions in. Just having a look here right now. And I'm on the phone, people. I'm always working while I'm working to see if there's anyone playing ball. Let me have a look. Since the radar, I was like, all right, cool. But I don't know if anyone's playing pro clubs right now at this minute. I can go pull up in free agency. True, I do need to get something to eat as well. I'm hungry. Go put some food on. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, you know what? I probably will just redirect over there, to be honest. Figure it out when I get there. Yeah, there's people playing. Even when you ain't, I always remember you saying that, Eli, man. Even when you done, you ain't done, LOL. I never forget that. Do you rate Saka? I personally prefer Ndai from Everton. Yeah, I rate Saka. Saka's a good player. Saka's a good player. Do I believe he gets overrated? Yes. But He's one of Arsenal's better players, and he's English. That's a combination for being overrated. If you play for Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, you're one of the better players of those teams, and you're English, you're probably gonna get overrated. Even if you're good, even if you're very good, even if you're great, you're gonna fall into the overrated bracket because your fan base is gonna hype you. Because that's one thing. Whether it's Arsenal, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's Liverpool, whether it's United, we are going to gas up our players, especially youth. Let me add in, he's a youth product as well, right? Oh yeah. So the gas mark's broken. So he gonna get, and he's English, youth product, English, and one of Arsenal's better players, getting gassed up. But I think he's a good player, yeah. I think he's a good player, yes, as well. And bear in mind, I don't rate Arsenal's attack either, so it's not even like he has great help. Yeah. Man said he'd be better served moving either to left wing or left back. I can't lie. Left wing, I hear it. Because he has the ability to go down the line and cross and beat his man. But yeah, I rate Saka. I think he's a good player. Yeah, I even hear your thoughts on Crawford's retirement. What are you saying? I think Crawford, it's sad because from a selfish standpoint, Crawford's one of my favorite fighters of all time, and he's one of the GOATs, and you just want to see greatness for as long as you can. Like, I respect people who are at the highest of highest levels at their sport. So whether that's football, whether that's boxing, whether that's basketball, they're the three sports they're my three favorite sports. So if you're at the elite tier of that and at the highest level, I want to see you either play football, fight, or play basketball for as long as possible. So from a selfish standpoint, I'm sad about it. But he retired, like, on top of the game. No doubt about being one of the GOATs. He's on that list. He sits in the room at that table with all the other GOATs. Now, where you put him is a whole different conversation. But one of the best. Undefeated. They didn't duck anybody. Duck no smoke. And fought everybody that we wanted him to fight. Pretty much. I don't think there's anyone you say that, they're not on his resume. We wanted him to fight Errol Spence. He fought Errol Spence and packed up Errol Spence. Fought Canelo and comprehensively battered Canelo. Like, his biggest fights were clear wins. It weren't a split decision it was a close fight, let's do a rematch. No, it was comprehensive. But if he had a close fight with Canelo, probably would have been a rematch. When it was that comprehensive, there's less desire for people to see it. It was just like, you packed him up, arguably won Canelo won maybe 2 rounds the entire fight. That's what I would say. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. With Crawford, one of the GOATs. Sad to see him go, but happy that got to see him fight. I look at him, I put him in that same ilk as Floyd Mayweather or Andre Ward. Like, they're my favorite fighters right there. They're my favorite fighters. And he's right up there with them. Hey, big up Simon says, big up Sai for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, people, Christmas is around the corner. Be nice to people. Make people happy with your generosity. World is fucked with bad brains. Prayers for everyone. I hear this, Sai. 110% hear this. Be nice to people. Be happy with your man. Be nice to people. Be generous to, serious. Be nice to people. Because you never know what people are going through. Don't just be mean to people for no reason, man. Do treat people well, treat people nice. Because the world is a fucked up place. I agree with that side. So I hear it. I'm big up for the super chat. AJ predictions. AJ knocks him out inside 2 rounds. If this fight goes beyond 2 rounds, I will be extremely shocked. This is the biggest mismatch I've ever seen in sport. There's not a bigger mismatch in sport. I've seen Anthony Joshua versus Ngannou. I've seen Tyson Fury versus Ngannou. I've seen Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. All of those huge mismatches. This dwarfs those in regards to mismatch. This is not PSG playing Port Vale. This is a bigger mismatch than that. Who's bottom of League 2 right now? Let me check. This is not PSG playing Luton Town, for example. This is a bigger mismatch than that. It's the biggest mismatch I've ever seen in sport. I'm just checking out who's bottom of League 2, for example. So bottom of League 2 is Newport County. Yes, this is bigger than PSG playing. This is bigger than PSG playing Newport County over 2 legs. It's a bigger mismatch than that. So I think AJ stops him inside 2 rounds. Weekend predictions I'll get to in a second. What happened with Stricto? What happened with Stricto? Because I seen Northside. I seen his stream and he had a picture of it was Dame Dash, but then he had Stricto's name on there. I don't know what happened. Let me run through my weekend predictions real quick. 1 second, nephew. Matches. Okay. Newcastle United, Chelsea. I think Chelsea turned them over, 2-1 Chelsea. Wolves, Brentford. 2-0 Brentford. Man City, West Ham. 3-0 City. Brighton, Sunderland. 2-1 Brighton. Bournemouth, Burnley. 2-0 Bournemouth. Tottenham, Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool. Leeds United, Crystal Palace. Fuck Leeds. 2-0 Palace. Everton, Arsenal. 1-1. Aston Villa, Manchester United. Villa 3-1. Fulham, Forest. 1-0 Fulham. 1-0 Fulham. All right. So him and Jez was going back and forth. Not our Jez people. Arsenal Jez. Not Spurs Jez. Not Ghanaian/German Jez. Yeah, I did see Palace rest their whole team. How did that game go? And shout out to them. I'm be doing a watch along for that. Actually, no, I can't because it's the same time. I wanted to do a watch along for it. I really, really did. Because I was half watching their game. Or did it end 2-2? Because I seen them put on the big guns as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, all that Palace hype and they can't even get in top 8 in the conference. Yeah, it's kind of peak still. It's kind of peak. All right, I'm setting up the stream right now. I'm going to send you lot to the gaming channel, people. So what I need you lot to do over there is what you've done over here. Run up the likes and subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel. I'll also get questions in the chat, though. So any questions you lot, have in the chat, I'll answer while I'm on the game as well. I'm just doing up EAFC 26 pro clubs, free agency in the playoffs. That's what I'm on. Free agency out here. That's what I'm on. I'm just saying it right now as we speak. Make sure I got that correct. Let's make sure I got it patterned right today. It was me saying, yo, I was going to do the stream, then go back to sleep and then And look, here I am. Making more streams. That's what I'm on. Let me set this up. I do enjoy chatting to you lot, I can't lie. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah, but I don't know the context with Stricto and Jez, but once it starts going like that, it's peak. Like, man shouldn't be. I don't know what got said, but on both sides. Once people start arguing in a space like that, it's like, all right, there's nothing else to argue about, to be honest. So one thing I won't do. That's just me and my character. Once I start getting heated like that with someone, I just like, all right, let me just stop this. So it goes no further. Can have disagreements and it gets heated, but I ain't doing no personals. That's just my character, though. That is just my character. Right, 1 second. I can't lie, I think I'm skipping FC 26. The last one been collecting dust for like at least. Hey, fairs, Eli, no stress. That's why I'm just out here doing up free agency and that until I get a team together. Or when whenever everyone's about, to be honest. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Did you know that I've enjoyed this one more than previous ones, actually? This been the best like FIFA in a minute, to be honest. Best one I've enjoyed in a few years. But hey, big up to Sai again, who gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he gifted 5 memberships and 2 super chats. 2 super chats, 5 memberships, and Eli was also kind enough to gift 2 memberships as well. So big up you lot, man, because all this helps the channel. All of this helps the channel massively. And how you can support the channel for absolutely free, people, is by hitting the like button, is by subscribing to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Go subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra channel as well. Also, on top of that, don't forget that this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. If you want to listen audio only, maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data. Maybe you don't want to see my face and you just want to hear what I've got to say on what's going on, people. Go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, and 5-star us. Again, go to Sarcasm City TV. Sorry, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5-star us on Spotify. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast, all that good stuff. Yeah. How much FIFA pay? Nah, imagine Jedi that they paid. If they paid me, I would tell you, like, FIFA, yeah, FIFA paid me. I like it. I enjoy pro clubs. Oh, that's the only thing I play on there. I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play career mode or anything like that. The clubs mode is crazy. I love pro clubs. Like, I think, yeah. Like, pro clubs is on point. I don't know what more you lot want from. Actually, I tell a lie. Maybe it's an Ultimate Team thing. But if you don't enjoy pro clubs, that's on you. That means you ain't got good teammates. Because playing pro clubs with H and Eli and these lot has been fantastic. And YG and Will and Monts, the list goes on and grim. Oh, the Ultimate Team's diabolical. Yeah, I don't play Ultimate Team, so that's why I don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, 100%. You lot will know. I'll tell you lot, yeah, I got a bag from someone. I heard it's been super bad. I did hear that career mode is decent, but that ain't enough. I'll probably get it once the game goes down to 20. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Even Eli's saying it. Clubs mode ain't about the game. It's about, that's the closest you get. Because I don't play football no more like that in a team. That's the closest you get to being in an actual team. And I miss playing football. Something I need to do more in 2026 is actually getting back to kicking ball on a regular basis. Because I genuinely miss it. So, yeah. So I'm about to do up free agency right now. I'm about to go try and find a team. That's what that is. So hopefully I can find one. No, I've not spoke to him, actually. I've not spoke to Sheik. So he's not told me no Amsterdam stories. He's not told me no European tours stories. Only before he came to Manchester. I've not spoke to him after. That's it. Yeah. The man said, oh, my team is played same way Wolves played versus Arsenal. Damn. Crazy. But again, big up to Northside for the raid. Again, big up to Sai for the super chats. Again, big up Sai for gifting all the memberships. Big up Eli for gifting up all the memberships. Gifting up a couple memberships. Big up to all the other members in the chat. Big up to all the moderators in the chat. Big up all my regulars in the chat. Big up all my new people. Big up anyone who's watching this back after. Big up to anyone who's listening on the audio platform as well, man. Love. I really, really appreciate everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV, because you lot help us massively. Like I said, we're going right over to the gaming channel, people. I'll be live in a couple minutes. So get your any questions I missed on there. I'll answer more questions over there. And it'll be outside of football as well. So you lot got any questions on anything else, feel free to ask. And did we even hit the like check? All right, so we're one short of 60 likes and we're one short of 16,020. So we'll get that, people. But yeah. We are going to close out here. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Before I go, though, one last promo. I almost forgot, people. So 9:30 p.m. today. Sorry, 9 p.m. today. Sports Q&A like this, members edition. So if you're a Sarcasm City soldier or higher. So if you're on the second tier or higher, you are eligible for the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As, people. So Sai will be there, Vikram will be there. And it's like this, where them two are on stream with me. We're talking and answering questions from the chat. And then AFCON preview, people. What I need you lot to do is AFCON preview, 10:30 p.m. All of the gang will be there, 10:30 p.m. UK time. Jez will be there. Steve, Prime, Mike's, that Scrub Victor. All of them will be there. AFCON 2025 preview and predictions, people. That's AFCON 2025 preview and predictions. That is 10:30 p.m. UK time, people. 10:30 p.m. UK time. Let me see it. So you lot can see it right here on the screen. 1 second. Check this out. See on the screen right there. AFCON predictions. 2025 preview. AFCON. Yeah, the light boy myself. So yes, make sure you check that out tomorrow. That's 10:30 p.m. UK time. Yeah, man, Vic Bellingham content. We gonna have to bring him in, man. You know, you gotta carry at least one scrub. Fellas, you need to check out Amsterdam, Brussels nights. Brussels nightlife is lit and different. I have some connections. Where in Brussels or in Amsterdam? Where side? Talk to me off stream, actually. I've never been to Amsterdam before, and it's somewhere I want to go. All right, people, we're closing out. See you lot on the gaming channel. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.